Yep. Alright. Here to carve this shit. So let's carve, I guess. Huh? Supposed to be a leg here somewhere at some point in time. That's what he's telling me anyway. Give me my legs. Come on, we're working, buddy. We're working on it. I had to soak this because it's literally a piece of construction cedar. It's probably been kiln dried. It's the most fun to work with. Like, who would want to work on a nice piece of new greenwood when you can have to soak your wood for days before you can even like get to like halfway carve it. And still carving it by hand. Oh great, I got a big knot there. Still carving it by hand is a pain in the dick. If you haven't noticed, I don't know what I'm doing as far as carving goes. Never did. I just kind of do. So That's how that works. There's a knee here. And the leg comes down right about there. There's a knee there, and the leg comes down right about here. So yeah, I don't know how well this is going, but it's going. It's going somewhere. So, I mean, that's the thing, right? As long as we're going somewhere. Somewhere is better than nowhere. Got my dog barking in the background. Flash. Can you please stop barking? Please? Be a good girl and stop barking? There's nothing there. I love you. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to work. Shush your face. Silly dog. Silly dog. Silly dog. My messy workspace. Isn't it great? I think she wants to hang out, is what it is. She wants to play. She wants to hang out and play. She's like, stop sitting in there playing with your wood and come out here and play with me. Have a good time. I would love to, Flash. I would love to, but I'm very compelled to do this kind of stuff right about now. And I don't know why. Nikes. Nikes. I don't know if this is going to turn out good or not. I don't know anything. Anytime I do carving of any kind, it's just kind of one of those, God, I hope this works, because if it don't work, it's going to be a big pain in my butt. I hope this maneuver works. Ooh, that was bad. But that's all it always is I hope this works. I hope this works, and I hope this works, and I hope this works. Over and over again. That's my day. That's how my day goes when I'm carving. I hope this works. Hope this works. He's supposed to be kind of in a fetal position, holding his hands up on top of his knees. Anyway, whatever. I'm pretty sure you can not tell anything that's happening. It's just a big mess. I mean, I did his butt yesterday without videotaping, and this is definitely not. It might stay that way or it might not. I don't know. We'll see how everything carves out, shapes out, huh? See how it shapes out. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. This stuff is so hard to carve. Like this. This has been soaking for 2 days. So the wood is kind of soft in places. And then it's not soft at all in others. Legs. 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 I have to sharpen this here in a second. It feels like, oh, nope, I was wrong. It's just me being an idiot. Carve between the legs. So yeah, I just want to kind of get his legs, the front of his legs, or want to get his legs started in general, or at least kind of blocked out, because his shoulders are supposed to be over here, and his arms are supposed to come down and come up here. But they're probably going to come a little bit forward more and bring his hands over. It's really hard to picture how everything's going to scope out, especially when he started off as a square. More like a rectangle, I guess. But yeah, this was a block of just construction cedar. Nothing fancy about it. There's no special wood or anything like that. I just went, I'm gonna carve you, buddy. And it went, okay, carve me, because I'm just sitting here as a scrap piece of wood and not taking up and not doing anything. And I went, don't worry about that, bud. We got you. We got you good. We got you all set up to be nice and neat. Maybe. It's so hard to get a good cut once you get past the soft stuff that's been soaking for a couple days. Like, it's just like, no, I don't wanna. You can't make me. And it's like, just please, just do it. Just cut for me, please. Thank you. Trying to get that knee established a little bit better so we don't have to worry so much about where they're at. People walking in. I am in the laundry room after all, so that's a fun thing. No privacy. Nowhere. That's the joy of living in a house with, 3 other people. These are supposed to be feet. At some point in time. So we're trying to get that all in there too. I know this has to come back a little bit, but I've found that sculpting the shape that you want and then just making it go down, like keep following that shape that you want and just set it at the depth that you want by following the shape over and over again until you get down to where you want to be. And eventually you'll be down where you want to be. Everything is right with the world. Right and happy and bright and shiny. Yeah, right. So I'm in here so I can freaking avoid the world right now. I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be in the world. There's too much scary shit. That out. Anyway. He's getting hard to carve already up on this side. Gonna have to bust out the big guy again with the hammer so I can really hog away some of this material. I don't know, it seems to be going okay. I don't know. It's like, here's a really hard spot, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's a really nice spot, and then here's a really hard spot again, and it's like, what do you want from me? I just want to make you into the thing that I see you as. Can we do that, please? Need your feet out, buddy. Your short little stubbly feet need to come to the surface. I'm trying to make this line as straight as I can. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you there. I'm not used to wearing a hat while I'm doing this. Like, just show you how my setup is. One time, like, you were literally sitting. The camera is attached to an O'Reilly's hat that has a hole with a bolt that I attached the camera to, and yeah, that's how you are along for this ride. Woo! I don't wear shoes, and I just dropped my this my chisel. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Wear shoes in the workplace, people. See, this isn't work for me. This is fun. I like this stuff. There's something deep inside of me that feels compelled to do this, and I don't know why. It's like, go make some stuff out of wood. Go make some stuff out of clay. Go make some stuff out of wood. Go make some stuff out of clay. And it's just constantly repeating. I get no peace. No peace. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Why they don't grow on trees. You're gonna have some stubby ass little toes, aren't you, buddy? Like, I think his foot's gonna go back to like there, maybe, at the most, and it's like, yeah. You have fun with that, bud. Are you crooked? You got crooked. Sorry about that. The camera setup is new, and I am not used to it yet. So, yeah. Woohoo. Get your feet. Get your feet here. Feet here. Get your feet here. Come get your feet here. Get your feet. Get your little meaty feet. Little chubby meaty feet. Let's see if we can knock this knot out. Nope. Not still there, isn't it? Deeper than I thought. Which is just fine. You can be as deep as you want there, buddy. Excuse me. Bring it back the other way to get rid of the little chunkies. Pow. I have found that going slow and just kind of going slow and taking off little bits at a time is sometimes the best way to go, especially when you're dealing with some wood like this that likes to chip all the time. Oh, I gotta be careful pounding that way against those feet. I'll just straight up knock them off or they'll break off. It'll be fun. And then we'll just call him Stumpy, right? No? I don't know. I thought it was funny because, you know, he's made out of wood. His name was Stumpy. Oh. Trying to keep that leg shape while maintaining this. There's so many intersecting shapes up on the front here that it's getting interesting. I don't even know if these hands are going to be up this high, but they're not. They're not going to be out this far. But what else am I going to do? I don't know how else to get there other than through everything here. Stupid dog just doesn't shut up. Kind of like me. Guess I know where she gets it from. Oh. I'm sweating right now. About time to take a break. This is getting hard anyway. Like, see how this doesn't want to carve anymore? Like, it's just coming off in little clumps. Like, when it starts doing that, it's not a good time. Let's see if giving this a little sharpen here will help give a good, give us a good cut. If it doesn't cut for nothing, we'll see. It's all right. Meh. It's okay. It's okay. It's me, Mario. Fudge Ripple Bandicams. Okay, well, all the water has soaked to the back of him, or run to the back of him, so I'm gonna kind of clean up his butt area a little bit better than I had it yesterday and see if, because this was all super dry. It's a little better. No, this is the one I want. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Still doing that thing right at the edge of his butt, which I don't know how to stop. Is I go the other way and it frays up like that, and I come from the other way and it frays up like that. Do I need to use a knife? Is that how I'm gonna stop this? I just made a big gouge cut right there. That was fun. I should actually get, like, you know, a woodworking knife so I can do this proper. I mean, a sharpened little knife like this is doing pretty good. Oh, stop doing that fray. How do you stop that? I mean, sandpaper, obviously, but like... Okay, so turned him on his side. I figured I'd kind of get these arms started being blocked in. Because, yeah, we need to get that done. Arms need to be a thing in their place of things of where they need to be. Does that make sense? I don't care if it doesn't. And as you can see, it's dark over here because it's still wet, which is nice because it gives me a little bit of a ease in working with the wood. See, it just kind of comes off like string cheese pieces, kind of. That's good. That's nice. Getting tired. I have no energy for anything lately, and it's so annoying. What, I've been doing this for like, what, 30, 20 minutes? I don't freaking know. I haven't been doing it for long. Less than an hour, that's for sure. Yes, he's kind of a bobbly head right now, but, you know, we'll figure that out in a little bit. It's not going to be so bad. This is going to get carved down a little bit, so I'm not really too worried about the size of his head compared to his body. Who cares, anyway? I mean, it's not your head. It's his head. He's the one that's got to deal with that. His head very well might get cut off, like here, even at this point. Who knows? I left a lot of wood there to work with, so I didn't have any problems once I actually start working on the details of his face. I want to get his body sculpted first, because that is probably the most important, is to get the body done, so we don't have to worry about. Because if I mess up the body, then what's the point in doing the face? You know, I mean, this is kind of one of those things. Considering that I don't know what I'm doing, the chance of error is extremely high. Which is also why I'm trying to work on these construction, on this piece of construction cedar instead of just some plant or whatever, some good piece of wood that I would be very upset if I completely messed up and screwed up what I was trying to do on. This, I don't care. This could completely fail tomorrow or right now, and I'd be like, oh well. Like if it just broke in half, big deal. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. Because it's not an expensive piece of wood. Actually, I didn't even pay for this wood. It was just sitting back here. My in-laws paid for it a long time ago because it's just been chilling. It's just been chilling, taking up space in the yard. So I figured, why not? Let's get this sucker rolling. Make it into something special. Make him into something special. He's a special guy. Yeah, I don't care if your back split there. Big freaking deal. Oh no. Bye-bye. Gosh darn it. It's so... Like, these things are sharp. Like, they're sharp. I promise you, they're sharp. Like, I cut myself with it. It's just that this wood is so dry that it makes everything a complete freaking challenge. If you're trying to sculpting, or trying to carve stuff, carving on dried wood is really not the best idea. It just isn't. Like, this sucks. This sucks and it's difficult. I always have a hard time getting arms in properly anyway, so this is just yeah, it's great. How do we do this? Ooh, don't you do that to me. Don't you do that to me. Stay in your spot, young man. You're not even a young man. You're not even born completely yet. You're just a concept. Just a goddamn concept. That's all you are. You're just a concept. You could just not exist in a week, you know? Shit, you could just not exist in a week anyway. I mean, you're a piece of wood. You could just get burned. For all I know. Who knows? Who knows what will happen to you? Your future is completely unknown to anybody. Much like a human's future. Completely unknown. So many variables. So many things that can go wrong. Yeah, I'm liking this. I can kind of see where his legs are gonna go. Kind of see where his arms are gonna go. Leggy. His legs are gonna be in further. It's gonna be about the front of his leg right there, I think. And it's gonna come back this way. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna make this guy work, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. It's not his fault. He was a scrap piece of 4x4. Just chilling. So, he's gonna be kind of messed up a little bit anyway. Just because his birth origins don't help. Poor guy. Apparently it's time to sharpen it again. Woo-wee. Alright. See if that helped any, huh? A little bit, I guess. Or not at all. Are you kidding me? Did I just mess up? No, I didn't mess the edge up. It's just a hard spot in the wood. Because I need to soak it for another 2 days again. It's warm in my garage. So the more I work on him, the more he dries out. And I was like, oh, you're dry again. And now I gotta soak you because I can't do anything. I can do the other arm. That part needs to come out of there. It's getting hard to put in the vise where I want them. Woo! That's fun. I love it when my piece slips when I'm using a really sharp ass piece of metal in my hand. It's the best. See how nice and wet that is there? Oh yeah. Look at how easy that cuts. I wish the whole thing was like that. Oh. It makes things so easy. So much better. I'm like being fairly violent with that, which is why I'm pushing it away from me right now, because you don't want to do that when you're pushing it towards you. That's how you end up stabbing yourself in the chest. Okay. I mean, it's drawn there, but I'm a really bad drawer. So I do my best to remember how it looks on the other side, and we continue from there. Because I'm not gonna let all this wet wood not be carved before I quit. Because it is pretty nice to carve when it actually comes out like it's supposed to. Look at that. Look at those chunks just flying out of there. So nice. Whew. Yeah, I'm being violent. I don't care. Be extremely violent about carving. Raw, get in there. That's how you make mistakes. Big old mistakes that you can't repair. It's the best. Live on the edge, man. Live on the edge. Living on the edge. You can't carve yourself at all. I probably can't, because I don't know how to carve faces very good. Though I do kind of look like a tree spirit, so I mean, I probably could just carve a tree spirit and be like, "Oh, kind of me." I don't want a tree spirit. I want this guy, whatever he's gonna end up being like by the time I'm done. Look at that. That went really well. Why is this side so soft and the other side so dang hard? That makes no sense to me. Why? Interesting. But what else? It is what it is, and it is what it is. There's no changing that anymore. Okay. And we'll arm. That's a forearm. That's an elbow. Sorry, my hands are in the light. Sometimes. I don't know if it affects the video too much, considering this is the first time I'm videoing. I mean, I got a little thing over there, but I can't. Yeah, you can see alright. I don't care. You can deal. If you don't like it, turn up your brightness or something on your TV or whatever you're watching it on. Then you'll see just fine. I'm the only one that needs to see here. Okay? That badonkadonk though, man. Booty. Booty. Cutting like this is so energy intensive because I'm holding my hand back with this one and pushing with this one. And it's like doing some weird isometric exercise the whole time that you're trying to carve so you don't stab yourself. Because this would be hard in places and it doesn't want to cut. It hates me. It calls me names. In the middle of the night, calls me up and is like, "Hey, stupid!" and then hangs up on me. I'm like, why? Why do you do such things? That's mean. Whew. I am literally sweating right now. Just completely sweating. I'm happy I'm only wearing pants. Get a view of my man belly. I'm hot. Leave me alone. It's hot in here. That's why I come in here with minimal clothes on. I don't like being so hot that I can't stand it. Don't know what I'm gonna do when summer comes rolling around, but we'll figure it out. Because this is fun. I haven't had something that was this entertaining and substantive. Like, I can see the progress that I'm making on this, and it makes me feel good. I like it. I don't like jobs or projects where you can't see how good everything's going because you never get to see the end product. You just keep doing stuff for people. I find it very unfulfilling when it's like that. I'm doing a little bit of his bottom leg here. I'm trying to rough it in a little bit. Man, this wood. I'm gonna have to start soaking it again very shortly. Because this is ridiculous. What? Come out. Oh, jeez. Oh, now you're gonna carve? Yeah, whatever. You're gonna do that weird fray thing because you're all dry. Yep. Man, can you imagine how the heck did native tribes do all their wood carving when they didn't have metal? you got those guys carving stuff straight into rock with no metal tools. It's pretty impressive considering that I'm struggling just to carve this one little piece of dried cedar. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, how did you guys do it? How did you do it? Let me know, please, because I wanna be good at carving. I wanna be good at carving, but I'm not good at carving yet. I only know a little bit, just from making mistakes and from sculpting. Like, that's the only stuff I know. It's just a little bit I know from sculpting and from all the times that I've messed up repeatedly. I mean, that's the best way to learn, isn't it? One of the best ways to learn. Just make the mistake yourself, and then don't do the same mistake. You know? Well, I feel like I should be looking at a camera, but I don't have another camera set up in here to look at anything. Oh, arm, you are a pain in my booty hole. That you are. Big old pain in my booty hole. Why are you gonna break like that? Why do they do that? Is it my technique for carving? Because, like, I'm doing the same thing on this side. It's cutting so much smoother. Look at that. Like, that's way smooth. And then I go the other way and it's chip, chip, chip. Why are you chippy? Quit being chipper. And then I get to the butt and it starts chipping again. Stop. Stop being chippy. Why is it chippy? Why is it chippy? Oh, the battery on my camera's gonna die. So, whatever video we have is what you're gonna get. And that's all that there is to that.